What one word would you use to describe when death comes knocking?
Spectacular.
Deliciously preposterous is how I'd describe it.
Absurd.
Witty.
Heartwarming.
Funky fresh.
Finn, how are you feeling?
Tired.
What's the time?
8:37 a.m. on whatever day it is. I don't know what day it is.
On a Monday morning.
What are we doing? Making a film.
Making films, look, this is the life.
It's going to be a learning process.
It is 10 to 9.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. We're waiting on, well, actors will get here for 9. Start shooting at 9:30. We're just setting up.
Setting up.
It's early, we're tired, but motivated.
Good. Good.
Hello, I'm Chloe. I'm the boom operator, which basically
Which you
is
can
just
tell by this large device.
by my staff. Yeah, I love the title boom operator because it really just means holding a stick in the air, doesn't it?
The Grim Reaper's here already, I'm frightened. Frightened.
What's the time now?
It's 2 minutes past 9 in a day.
There we go.
Right.
How are you feeling?
Just moving around the tripod.
Shocked.
Up the day? Shocked.
Overwhelmed.
Unless it's
Frightened.
Scene 1, shot 1, take 1.
Part of my 5 a day!
I'm Aaron, and I am the lead sound designer and dubbing mixer. I've worked in the realm quite a lot throughout my time at university. Last year, worked on Disembodied for the sound. I just sort of naturally fall into it. I think, as much as I like directing and writing, it just sort of comes natural to me, and it's quite an easy role really. So I like working with Joe. So any chance really. I never remember thinking that this is going to be a really visual film. Like, it's one of those films that you can just sort of see straight away. Especially, you've got the Grim Reaper, it's quite an iconic image. And I knew that it'd be a fun film, because obviously Joe's script's quite fun, working on Disembodied last year. So I knew I'd have fun, and I knew it'd be a good project to work on with some good people. So the Scythe, the big inspiration is, Mjolnir from Marvel. Those sort of like mystical, magical, metal sounds that they create. And you can almost like hear the weight to each movement of Mjolnir or the vibranium shield. So I think that's probably an inspiration. And then most of the other sounds really is just sort of trial and error. It's I think horror tends to sort of lend itself to low budget as well. A lot of the low budget horror films have done really well. So to implement that sort of bit of DNA into our film, I think it's going to be really fun to sort of like blend with the comedy drama aspect. Obviously, it's not 100% horror, but you've got the Grim Reaper, so there's the iconography of horror there. But it'll be interesting to see how we blend those aspects together.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll wait till you're still. Action.
Yeah, hang on, I've got a box in my hand. Let me put it down. Yeah, hang on. Right. Sorry, what was that? I need a pen, hang on. Oh no, that's me birds in that box. Sorry, look, I haven't got a pen yet. Hang on, give me a second. Right, I've got a pen. Give us a second. Right, sorry, say that again. And it's 32. Oops, human food, I think. Well, it's not even for me either.
How are you feeling about today?
Oh, looking forward to it actually.
Yeah. Checking in with the Grim Reaper. How are you feeling?
Yeah, this is good. If I really was the Grim Reaper and I had to do this every day before setting off for work, it'd be a bit of a wind up.
Can you imagine? That would
Yeah.
be a bit of a... What a job that would be.
Yeah.
Rachel, how are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Smooth process?
Yeah. A
Really
little
cool.
bit.
What do you reckon of Grim Map?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
The veil, which is this, it's just a bit of fabric at the moment.
But as long as we can see the general silhouette and outline in the takes,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Yeah, it looks really good. You've done a great job.
Thank you.
That's nuts.
The eyes and everything. Oh,
How sick does it look? How
it's
good?
so freaking cool.
You've done such a good job.
Ruby, come here. Ruby, Ruby.
Scene 5, shot 2, take 1, soft sticks.
Very close to the
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Very close to an extreme racial
Joe.
but that's
Before things get too hectic, day 2, how are you feeling?
I'm looking forward to it. I woke up this morning at 5 thinking, now this is early. But things are all ready, we've got the camera set up, we're just waiting on makeup and the actors, and we're good to go.
Sweet. Cool. Finn and Gary have just arrived.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Well, after yesterday, yes, the word knackered springs to mind. I went back to the hotel. I had 1 pint. I put my head on the pillow, and I woke up 12 hours later.
There you go. Hello, who are you? What's your role?
I'm Charlie. I'm filling in for Neve, who's first AC. So I guess my credit will go something like third, second AC, something like that. I don't know. That's Bree's decision, but I'm just here to help out on camera. Very happy to be here.
How you feeling about the shoot today?
Yeah, it feels good. It's quite nice because I don't actually know a lot about how like this crew work, or I had a brief glance at the script this morning, but I've always been interested to see what's actually going on, and now I get to see it in action. So I'm very, very excited.
Sweet.
Okay. Can we start now? What is your name and what is your role?
Hello, Matt. I'm Finn. I'm Finn, and I'm the producer of When Death Comes Knocking.
Why did you take on the role of producer for When Death Comes Knocking?
I worked with Joe last year, and I thought that it was a very slick operation. It's an innately Joe story, in that he's able to create these kind of fantastical, absurd kind of scenarios, and then have two characters that really don't belong together.
How did you come across the location of the film?
Airbnb. It was a funky, fresh little location. And it's called Bed Knobs. But then equally, it had to be a bungalow, and it had to be isolated or have some sort of like self-contained nature to it. And we got it arranged, and I'm funky fresh, and we're all here. You know, like seeing Gary interact with Ruby. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the only bit that I saw, like come to life. You know, this year feels like, you know, like Dill was talking about it yesterday. He was saying that he was very complimentary of us as a crew in our level of preparation and kind of our endeavours to get the film made. And you know, he appreciated it. And equally, you know, I appreciate the efforts of everyone, because obviously I'm kind of almost take a backseat role when production starts, and I allow everyone else's kind of talents to flourish. And you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to step onto sets from time to time and just see everyone doing their thing.
And finally, what one word would you use to describe when death comes knocking?
Absurd.
Nice.
Not so fast, you. You're ducka. Okay, we're going down. They're decorative! Decorative?
How's it been going?
Oh, it's just great to actually to do something. Actually did some acting then. Yeah, it's been so far. It's been getting ready to do the acting, which has been good fun in its own way. But really nice to do something.
Good.
So yeah, well, after yesterday working with the Hound, you know, I mean that was interesting. Now I'm actually working with the ethereal creature over here. I mean that's yeah, it's now we're into the real crux of the piece.
End of the shoot, day 2. How do you feel?
A bit stressed. A lot of work to do tomorrow. We've got the outdoor scene, which is one of the most important scenes in the film. We have to get that done. So yeah, stress, but onwards and upwards to day 3. Be strict with you. I'm gonna be firm but fair. So if you think I'm being a bit cruel or insult you, it's friendly. It's just to make sure this is all filmed today.
Currently painting a child's skeleton foot the same colour as our lovely Grim Reaper. That's my task for this morning.
I'm not some kind of a savage. You waltz around in your drab robes, carrying your garden instruments, killing people. Sorry for the prejudice. I do not kill people.
Rachel, you've been caught red-handed.
I know.
Wielding dual hats.
Oh, you don't look at that.
Honestly.
It's clothes. I have to.
I thought it was. I'm gonna turn away.
The horror.
I was told to take my hat off.
Oh well, my name's Dill Peeling, and the character I play is Death, the Grim Reaper.
What drew you towards the character of the Grim Reaper in the film?
Yeah, well, you know, I had nothing else on. Such an over-the-top, iconic character. I mean, if as most actors do to some degree, you're doing this because you like dressing up and playing pretend. Well, it doesn't get much better than the Grim Reaper. I have sympathy for the dog. A gorgeous little dog, and he absolutely performed. If anyone gets an Academy Award out of this, I say it should go to the dog. Well, expectations have been absolutely exceeded. It's not the first student graduate film I've done. And obviously in themselves, it's inherently people who haven't got the experience of people who've been in the industry for a long period of time. So you expect it to be a bit rough around the edges. Often preparation's a bit weak. You have confounded that, absolutely. You've kept the preparation, which you would expect of people with more experience, but you've still got the energy and enthusiasm and excitement in there, which is really important for carrying you through a long day. So the two actors need to be playful and trusting of each other. Which is, I mean, we've certainly got there with Gary. There'll be more to come. We need to spend a bit more time off set. But yeah, absolutely, he's the ideal pick for it.
And finally, what one word would you use to describe when death comes knocking?
Deliciously preposterous is how I'd describe it. Sorry, that's more of an adjectival phrase than an adjective. But overall, for the film itself, for the content, heartwarming.
Lovely, Brimmer.
This is what on-set life is about.
Just like that, I've got you.
Billy, you started a muffin trend.
Right.
You started a muffin trend. Rachel's got a muffin. Olivia's got a muffin. Gary's got a muffin.
Take it as a shot.
Death's got a muffin.
It's the replacement of the actor now, so it has to go the same way.
Shot. Hello. It's currently about 7 p.m. so I should have been on location 10 minutes ago, and I'm very lost. I have visuals. On Mr. Burbage. Got eyes in the sky here.
We do.
Joe's just. This is the prestigious director's seat.
Yeah, how is it looking over there? Are you almost ready to start shooting? Are you happy with how the sky and the lighting is at the moment?
This is sound team on day 4 of Death Comes A-Knocking, and we all very much feel like death has come a-knocking.
You are a mere mortal who's never experienced anything like this. It's outer-worldly. You don't even know how to put it into words.
Yeah. We've been given orders to dance by Director Joe to warm us up, so we're doing a weird cold-looking dance.
We are moving along.
Have we got an update on the other battery? Vassara! Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much.
You are all lifesavers. I love you all.